where it went.
Have you checked up your own ass, Brian?
Up we go.
I mean, it's probably where you find Joshua at this stage.
I fucking hate this game. Thank you for subjecting me to this. Everyone needs a bit of hatred in their lives every now and then.
I feel like, yeah, this is our kind of like anger management. This is how we vent after a long lockdown, you know?
This is whenever we play a game, we're always like, well, at least it's not as bad as Runaway.
Yes. Like, what we always will do on Monday Madness, when we hit rock bottom when it comes to games, we'll find something else that's so much worse.
Thus far, this has been our rock bottom.
I have played worse, I'll be honest, but the fact that I'm such a nerd for Punic Adventures, and when they're done right, they're like my favorite type of game.
Okay.
When they're done wrong, I fucking hate them.
We've had games that have had worse stories. We've had games that have had worse mechanics.
Yes.
But we've not played a game where we've had a worse main character.
True. That's a very good point. That's a very good point.
Like, he is committing every cardinal sin under the sun.
Mm.
And,
I wouldn't
what
mind
game
as well.
mechanics and story we do have are not enough to save it. There's no redeeming qualities in this.
Yeah. Like, it's not as if like this game like has any level of charm to it or anything like that, or the comedy is good enough. Like, comedy is outdated at best. And then whatever jokes they do have are all massively overwritten, that the actual punchline is gone.
It's outright offensive in most cases.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, we literally had like 3 trannies in the fucking last game, like, and an unnecessary gay joke. It's like, well,
Oh yeah, and they unnecessarily kidnapped and presumably have been passing around a poor military boy.
Doesn't get more
Yeah,
deserved airtime
yeah.
on TV.
Is that so? Well, he's probably just saying it to get something out of me. Screw him. Remind him of what I said.
Fine, I'll go screw him. But after that, can you give me the helm?
Daffier than a duck and waddle like
right.
one too.
So do you know what the puzzle is
I'll
here?
tell him.
Just keep passing it
Let's
back and
see
forth
how I
until
can
they
tell
realize
Rector
they're in love
that.
with each other.
Yes. The puzzle now is literally go back and
we
forth
go.
between Rutger and Saturn, and it's a game of Chinese whispers. So he's like telling you to insult him, but you're actually going to twist it into like a compliment.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'd do.
And we do this, I think, either 5
Just
or
one
6
thing,
times.
Wrecker.
And you cut out most of it, right?
No,
Bet you don't know what Saturn just said to me.
because life is suffering.
I'm sure.
Certainly is, my friend.
He says that when he listens to reggae,
I'm
he
so
gets
sorry you
happy
had to
that
go
he
through
starts
this
to
slow.
flap his wings
I know.
like duck.
Oh, I
I
guess I'm supposed to feel sorry for saying only jerks with blue hair.
And you know
go
something,
to
your
the Burning
attitude
Man
over the past
festival.
couple of months has started to make a lot more sense to me.
Doesn't it? Like I played this in
Okay,
April.
I'll
Like,
go
it's all
through
been
it
downhill
right
from
now.
here.
Shoot, now what am I
Oh
supposed
my
to
god,
tell
you've
Saturn?
been so much more enthusiastic and happy about games that we've played since this.
It's just, again, now that we've reached that new bottom, like, okay, like I now have to appreciate average games now, because this is like it's the new normal, Adam, right? Like, now that we've played something as bad as this, now I can appreciate the finer qualities of certain games, you know?
According
Here's the thing, this game has no redeeming characters. Like, usually we've latched on to a character by now and just love
and
them
yeah.
unconditionally.
Oh, this is the thing. Like, I mean, look, how many games have we played
Just
this
one minute,
over the
Saturn.
years where like games are bang average, but there's been
What's up with you,
something
BB?
good about them. Like, again,
Like,
yesterday,
We have
Even
no
the
Gilbert
Wrecker just said
Lamb, we have
something
no
lovely
Jug.
about you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no joke,
What did
with
that
no
pasta
sta-
covered fool tell
Henry
you?
Stauff, we have the fucking Boris. Yeah, how can we forget
Oh,
Boris?
Wacko
There's
for
no
not having
Boris.
gone to the Burning Man
Yeah.
festival with you.
Now he realizes.
Oh my
Look,
god.
Maybe in a few days I'll feel like
I'd take a Henry White in this game at this stage.
Jamaican
Oh, Henry was great. Like, Henry was, like, and here's the thing, right? Like, I can understand
Hey,
that they
hey,
like
you got
this is like
mad?
what they're
Did
only
you
their
exchange any other
proper
words?
their
Well, I
second
don't
their
know
proper
why.
proper second
Nothing,
game,
it's
right?
just
I
me
know they've done
starting to
some
treat me
small
like a
games
punching
beforehand,
bag, but
but
don't you worry.
it really shows they didn't know what they were doing, in a sense.
Oh, no, they thought they could get away with doing the first one, but bigger and longer.
Yeah, exactly. And the difference is like, and I think what they learned with yesterday, and I could be wrong here, feel free, any Pendulo stands in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, but they learned that if they live within their means and they keep everything tidy and consistent and steady, that makes for a better game.
And then they made
one thing,
They made
yesterday
the Origins
too,
where they did the exact same fucking problem because they don't know how to weigh endings.
where they tried to expand it out too far and didn't actually create an origin.
I'm sure.
No, they eventually didn't keep the story down the road.
He says the day Jamaica wins the bobsled medal, he'll buy
Yesterday
you an Olympic-sized
Revengeance, I
bomb.
can't wait for it.
Saturn said that. No way.
Now, again, like I don't expect us to play the entire Pendulo backlog back catalog because there's not many of them there.
We only have one game left after this one, to be fair. And if you're calling it now, I'm not going to argue with you.
No, like it's so like we got this game. We got the third Runaway, which is called the Twisted Fates, which is supposedly a lot better than these two. And then they have the other game called The Next Big Thing, which they spent a lot of money on, and it tanked. And then the most recently they played and Black Sad, which we've done a review of, thank courtesy to our friend Neil. And he didn't sell it on me now, to be honest. So we'll probably leave it there for them, like, you know.
Well, one more thing done.
Ah, good. So they've kissed and made up.
They've kissed and made up. Now it's the conundrum of the hose. We need to find a hose to pump fresh water into the tank, and then once
The
we have that,
Conundrum
then,
of the Hose. That's the title of your sex tape.
it's actually the sequel to Runaway. It's Runaway 4, The Conundrum of the Hose. And it's just a picture of Gina.
Sorry, what is the dream of the turtle again?
The Dream of the Turtle. It's very simple, Adam. It's very simple. The Dream of the Turtle is a deal made between the Trantorians and the US military to trade one turtle for a massive weapon of mass destruction.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Like, it's basic stuff,
No, he
lad.
told
Like,
me to
I mean,
wait until everything is
I don't
ready.
have to keep explaining it, but
And a boat of billionaire hippies and Brian
yes,
Written by someone
work
named
together to.
Zima.
Yeah, it is a metal
Where have I
oxide
heard that
layer.
surname before?
Fuck
Yeah.
them.
enhancement in ultra high energy neutrino something or other. I didn't get the rest of it.
Using like a metal crystal lattice that looks
Since
to be
Joshua
the
invented it, I'm
superconductor.
surprised it's not called the
Yes, it looks like that's what it looked like to me as well.
Something like that.
It looked like it was meant to be one of those kind of graphite superconductors, but they got the
Just
shape
one
all
thing,
wrong.
Saturn.
What's up with you, BB?
Remind me what we need to build that neutrino detector.
It's simple. One glass tank filled with
Yeah,
fresh
it's
water.
very simple, Brad.
the
It's very
telepathic
simple.
helmet,
It's
and
all
the article about
pseudoscience,
neutrino
right?
detectors.
The article about neutrino detectors,
have to fill
the
a
magic
glass tank
helmet
with
that's
fresh
referenced
water?
in the
The
article,
trail
I
of light the
assume,
neutrinos
and a
leave
jar
behind
of
is
fresh
greater when
water.
passing through a transparent
I do think I actually
The
asked why
thing
do
is
you need
that
the helmet?
salt water, which is the kind left in the tank, has
Oh, it's
too
because
many
it converts the
particles, which
neutrinos
reduces its
into positrons.
transparency.
Yes. Oh, did you not read there? No,
Okay.
the
If
salt
you
water
forget,
has too many
ask me.
particles. That's why we
I'm
can't
gonna
use it.
see-
Okay, BB.
Fresh
Because
water
fresh
has
water,
just as
as you
many.
know, has no particles at all. But once
Just
again,
as many.
they just confused it with like fresh and deionized water again.
It just doesn't have any salt ions.
If I'm not mistaken,
It's still. No.
So now, right? So not only Adam, you were upset
If I
that there's
did
fresh water on a
it might
boat.
lose
Oh,
the
it's even
claim,
better.
but what good
It's
would that be?
deionized water on a boat.
You say that. He could just be saying that we need to get rid of the salt, so no potassium and sodium ions, because we
That's what
want
I'm
it to
saying.
be
Like I
less
said,
conductive. But fresh water's still got sodium and potassium and that trace metal ions in it.
nope.
And
My
fluoride and all
neighbors
this sort
are
of shit.
far more
Like,
comfortable.
no, it's no. Shut
Not
up.
necessarily
I don't wanna
fluoride.
carry that around all day.
I mean, this
yeah.
is fresh water on a boat, so it could be whatever
Look into
purity they've
improving my
decided to
diving skills.
import.
Yeah,
But if it
Meantime,
is their
sorry.
I'll
potable
just
water,
stick around
then
the boat.
they need the trace minerals essential to life, and it
Yeah, precisely.
needs to be a certain degree of salination so as they don't rupture their cells through homeostasis.
But it's just like, I just love the idea. It's just like, oh, we need to have some fresh water on this boat. Oh wait, no, that's too fresh.
Like, don't worry, I hooked it up to my deionizer.
Saturn, are you sure we need a deionized on this boat? Dude, trust me.
I don't think that's a good plan. That
No, what
doesn't
you need to
sound
do is use your use your
That's
clips,
not a
your
bad
cable
idea
ties
at
on it.
all. However, I think I'm missing some essential element to make it work.
Okay, so literally I said, hey, you got the right answer, but you're missing something.
Jug. Is it jug?
Sure.
It's
It's
jug.
not a jug. It's not jug.
No, not a jug. Jug.
Jug? Oh, Mr. Parker. No, it's not.
We need a crossover of all these crappy games we've played.
Mmm.
And Ed Brown can just shoot them all in
I'll take as
space.
many as I need to
Oh,
know.
that'd be good.
An amazing makeshift hose. Well, I think I finally have everything Saturn needs to make the neutrino detector.
Yeah.
I'll go tell him so we can get to work ASAP.
So literally, we had to
Not
fail
even how your
first.
regulators work.
While I figure out how
Your
this works.
regulators aren't just
Okay.
like a bendy fucking straw.
Let's see.
If they
Awesome.
were, they'd
This is a
explode
piece of
from the
cake.
pressure of your air tank when you're underwater.
Baby, you sure that's the right
Fuck is
tool?
wrong with you, Brian?
Ready to roll, Saturn.
Cool.
So
Come on, BB, bring it on.
Tell me when it's full.
What?
Let's take
How
much
did the
longer.
girth of it change?
Huh?
good question.
Dude, it's starting to come out. Cut.
Well,
What she
I'll
said.
just clean up this mess and be on my way.
Yes, this completely dry mess.
No, it's technically impossible for anything to go wrong, but you better stay back a bit.
Now I see why you chose me to talk for.
Clip that.
Well,
Clip
as
that
they
line.
say, que sera, sera. Sushi, can you turn off the light? We're starting.
Oh my god, that's
Done.
literally
Good
what
luck,
they said in the
boys.
board meeting
Yeah,
for this
good
game,
luck
the
to
pitch meeting.
everyone. And to me,
Yeah.
too.
Ooh, fancy lights.
Look at them. There are the neutrinos.
No, we're not.
Coming up from down there. to
No,
the
it's
left.
not.
Sushi, fire the engines and set our course to north-northwest.
Ah!
Okay, turn starboard. Just a few
Visualize them
degrees.
for fresh water. What?
Look at that thing coming.
What about the
Stay the
neutrinos
course,
from the
Sushi. We're
sun?
headed in the right direction.
The fuck is wrong with this game?
Drop anchor, Sushi. We're
No.
right on top of it.
Just no. No. The sun is behind you.
Sorry, Brian.
No. Even if they're positrons, you
I
don't
still can't
just see
figure
them
out
and
why he
hear
could
a
back
sound
out at the
effect
last
from them
minute.
to know where
That's the job I hired him for in the first place.
No.
You see, I told you there was something fishy about
I
Dean.
know
Well,
we've forgiven a lot of
fortunately,
contrivances.
Camille has offered to
No.
go down and get the Trantonite.
No, tell her not to worry.
And again,
I'll
I know
go.
we've not
I
forgiven the
understand that your
contrivances.
end game is to do this personally, but after
Oh
what
my
you
god,
went
we
through
need to
build the
fucking blow
neutrino
this ship up.
detector, shouldn't you take some downtime?
No survivors. It's the
Negative.
only
The
way
Trantonite
to make
is
things
my
right.
mission.
Plus, there's a couple things we need to discuss. The first is that we are no longer right above the galleon, so you'll have to swim a bit. Not far, though. The second thing is that before beginning to search
Does
for
it
the
matter if we're not
Trantonite,
above it?
a 3D scanner
really
should
doesn't.
be placed as close as possible
Didn't we just
to the
do that
middle
whole
of the
neutrino
galleon,
detector to
so that
show
you
where
can
we
provide
were
me
above?
with a
Yeah.
three-dimensional image I can use to guide whoever
What?
goes down. You yourself do not have to be the diver.
Come on, give me that contraption. I'll go down right now.
Okay.
So
do
Joshua's
as you
going down,
wish.
and he's already
After
built
all,
everything to go down.
is in place. Saturn has installed a shortwave receiver in the diving suit, so you have a comm unit during the underwater ops. And the mini-sub is ready, inside the C-lock capsule. It took me a
Makes no
while
sense
to
to
find
me.
it, because
Yeah.
Rutger had taken it and...
Well, you'll see. Ballast, regulator, ready. Be careful down there, Brian.
Oh, look at that.
Vamos, kid. Loco. I bet
No.
you do it almost as good as me.
Wow. Well, thanks for the encouragement, Dean.
No.
Nada, brother.
Diving for a wreck, not free diving. You wear a wetsuit, you prick.
Muchacho.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing title you have come up with for this new
He's
teen
going to be
classic adventure.
fucking frozen.
Blast to the past.
See, it's fine. Look, he's absolutely fine.
Why are you not grabbing the submergible? That's meant to drag you under.
Yeah. No, he's just such a good swimmer.
Where's his BCD?
He doesn't have one.
How's he going to get back up?
What's the matter?
Can't just get back up to regulating your own breathing. You're going to exhaust yourself.
Yeah. Again, you can hazard a guess here that I don't think these people knew what diving actually is.
Oh my god, what does scuba stand for?
So, oh wait, we're in Miami. Therefore, we don't have to draw them in a wetsuit because Miami's warm, right?
Yeah, but you still need the BCD.
Afraid not. Sorry, mate. I'm sorry that you've been living a lie this whole time. I'm sorry, but like Runaway was right all along.
The galleon was sideways, but it's still intact, hanging off in the currents, not washing it away for any reasons whatsoever. It sure is handy that in the middle of the ocean with no obvious shore or shoal protecting it from the currents that it's managed to stay intact.
Yeah.
The fuck are we watching?
This is we put a thing on it and therefore scanned the area with a 3D scanner.
Well done, Brian.
No. Like, it's every scientific contrivance that's going wrong here.
Yeah.
Good work,
And all
Brian.
of this could have been
Now
solved
I
by
have a
just
virtual
asking
image of
somebody
the
to
Orion,
try
and
it
I can view your
once
position the
before
entire
riding it.
time and
Yeah.
indicate which bearing you need to take.
So, where do I have to go?
Well, if you look closely, you'll see that the Orion's figurehead looks like a scorpion, and right next to
of
the
course.
stinger on its tail, there is a small sphere. According to Paco's
Because
indications
Orion,
in
the
Palenque,
well-known
that
constellation,
sphere would be
is the
illuminated
scorpion.
during battles.
Yes, of course.
And I wouldn't
As
be
opposed to
surprised if-
the
I catch your drift.
Scorpio.
Come on, prepare me for the dive. I'm going back
No,
down.
Orion
Are you
obviously
sure you
shot
don't wanna
Scorpio,
rest
right? He was
first?
the hunter, the scorpion hunter.
Yeah, I think so.
We're going back down.
Go back down, yeah.
We have to watch
Straight
the
away.
same animation for this.
Yeah.
Couldn't they have done this through, like, Brian, you have an earpiece and you're able to talk through the regulator somehow.
No, we're going straight back down. Second time.
And the same fish.
Yeah. Now we're gonna have another cutscene this time where we go to the front of the ship, which we could have seen.
Brian didn't
already.
figure that out before.
But apparently, like, even though we were told, oh yeah, it's on the maiden's head, it's on the top, the bow of the ship. You could have just gone to this first. You didn't need to scan the ship at all.
No. We need to do a full scan of the ship because like, divers never explore the area.
Like it.
Divers always have
Either
a
we get rid of
perfectly
them
set
and the
out
moss,
path
or we'll
that they
never
have to
get
go
open.
straight down and back up. And Brian definitely is able to see the boat right above him. Oh, I hate this so much. It's so wrong.
Now he's gone back up because he's realised.
Brian, where's your dive
Remove
watch
the
and your
moss and
5-minute
lichens to see where it
recompression
opens.
equalization
You
time
aren't the kind of
at
man
5
who
feet under
refuses
the
to pick up a
water,
cleaning
so you don't
rag, are
fucking
you?
explode
No,
your
but I
lungs
thought
on the
there
way
might
out.
be some other way to open it.
Whatever, but I think you'll end up having
Whatever.
to clean it.
All right, Sushi.
It also
I'm
wasn't
gonna
a very
see what I can
controlled
come up with.
resurfacing. It was way
Yes.
too fast. He's fucked. He's got the bends.
Thankfully, there will never be a time in my life where I'll dive, so this is all completely irrelevant to me. It could very well just be as easy as what Brian is doing now.
It
We'll never
isn't.
know.
It isn't. Don't try this.
Don't try this.
Run away.
Don't try this
Don't try
underwater.
this.
Kid. Yeah.
Just don't try this.
Anything. Just don't try anything for this game ever.
Let's go see what the neutrino detector looks like now. I want to see Brian climb into it and die.
And you get transported to like the Trantorians by just. And so Brian turned the neutrino detector on himself.
He turned it on himself and a small school of 5 children.
No.